Let me paint this one the way it actually felt using it every day, because this one genuinely reshaped how I sit down to game and get work done. ASUS ROG Strix G16. This is for the kind of person who feels when performance barely keeps up, when a game stutters just at the wrong moment, when multitasking turns into a negotiation instead of a smooth flow. If that frustration sounds familiar, take a moment and check the current price and stock, because machines this balanced don't stay easy to grab for long. You probably remember the exact setup that made you realize your old system wasn't enough anymore. Maybe a new title didn't feel as responsive as it should. Maybe rendering took longer than it should have. Or maybe you noticed those momentary drops that chip away at immersion. That quiet realization that you deserve something more capable, that's what brings you here. From the first boot, everything just feels right. Games don't ask you to dial settings down to stay smooth. Motion feels crisp on that 165Hz panel, and transitions feel controlled instead of sloppy. It's not just about raw FPS, it's about how consistent and responsive it all feels, like a system that actually keeps up with what you're redoing. Picture settling into a session where every frame lands clean, where visuals don't fight motion, where fast cuts feel natural and fluid. Or envision hitting creative workloads, editing, rendering, multitasking between apps without that underlying worry that something is about to choke. It doesn't just run it all, it balances it. What really shifts your experience isn't just power, it's confidence. You stop planning your workflow around limitations. You stop negotiating performance. You just use the laptop, and it keeps up. If you're even slightly interested, don't let this sit. Pricing and stock on well-rounded gaming laptops can shift without warning, and hesitation is usually where regret begins. You might wonder if mid-tier GPUs and 16 GB of RAM are enough. That doubt disappears once you feel how responsive everything stays under load. This isn't about adrenaline spikes, it's about steady, reliable performance without chaos. One pleasant surprise is how natural it feels in everyday use. The keyboard stays comfortable, the display feels sharp without being frantic, and even casual tasks feel lighter because the whole system feels balanced instead of strained. There's a genuine sense of satisfaction that comes with owning something that feels thoughtful. It doesn't scream specs at you, it delivers where it counts. Games feel smooth and consistent, motion stays sharp and responsive, workloads feel manageable, not constrained, everything feels tuned, not frantic. It's not the most extreme laptop out there, and ultra-high-end machines exist, but those fade quickly when daily use finally feels right. At some point, the comparison loop ends. You stop chasing benchmarks and choose the system that already feels like the one you wanted. Don't let this be an upgrade you delay and then think about every time your old machine lags. If you're ready for performance that actually keeps pace with how you play and work, go check the ASUS ROG Strix G16 now and secure it while it is available.